Good morning, viewers. Today I'm going to take a statistics because I observed the statistics paper and the question answers. It is the papers, whatever you wrote for the examination. You see, statistics is a subject, and the birthplace of statistics it dates back to the kings and queens rule. In order to count, in order to measure their artillery forces. The kings and the queens or the emperors, they used to use this subject statistics. And after the king's rule and after the queen's rule, day by day, this subject became very less important. But afterwards, after some time, it had grown up and became a part and parcel of our life that we have to study every time. So there is no hard and strict rule that the subject statistics is having a simple definition or single definition. Statistics means state. Whatever it is going on in the state, we have to take into account. We should not take into account only the accounts, only the chemistry, only the physics, only the botany, only the zoology, like that. Statistics is a subject which takes into account all the subjects. That is, the relation between the other subjects and statistics is very, very close. If you take into account the medicine, it is not the question of how many operations a doctor had done, how many operations were succeeded. And if you take engineering, how many bridges and how many roads and how many buildings he constructed, it is not the question. How many are withstanding? How many are perfect? That is the thing. And for knowing this, we have to use the subject statistics compulsory. And to my astonishment, I found that so many people they have done in a wrong way. We can say that in a wrong way. Of course, this subject statistics it is having so many formulas, and we can explain the statistics in two ways. In singular sense, it is nothing but the methods. In plural sense, it is nothing but the techniques that we have to use. Okay, so people they have to remember this. And here, what is happening in the state at present, what is happening in the state, we have to take into account. And we have to see, we have to measure, and we have to do that. We have to proceed in order to get the correct resolutions or solutions. So, like that, we have to take into account the statistics subject. But so many people they are doing so many mistakes in this subject and when they are studying this subject statistics. And one thing you have to keep in mind is statistics will have so many formulas, so many formulas. Okay, in order to derive a particular answer or solution for a problem, we have to use so many formulas. Okay, when you know the formula and when you know the procedure, automatically you will get the answer. But thing is, okay, applying the formula to some extent and after that changing the formula, okay, doing wrong calculations, all these things, it hurted me like a lot. To be frank, I'm telling you that it hurted me a lot. Array, why these people they are going in a different way? Why don't they study the formulas? Why don't they, go for the procedure? Why they are doing a wrong calculations like that? I felt a lot. So statistics subject, it is a full of formulas where you must be very thorough with that. Okay, unless otherwise you are not thorough with the formulas in statistics subject. Okay, I'm telling you that you cannot be in a position to know the freshness and worthiness of this statistic subject. Freshness and worthiness of this statistic subject. I'm repeating that. So please, please practice. Please know what is the procedure, what is the formula. All these things, if you know and if you do that in a good manner, you are the best persons, in this subject. Because I examined so many people that they're writing the formula in a good manner, but regarding the procedure, they are just going wrong. And for calculations also, they are going wrong. And in statistics subject, 1, BS1, Business Statistics 1, we are having measures of central tendency, diagrammatic representation, and measures of dispersion, measures of correlation, and importance of statistics. That is introduction of statistics. Here people, they are going for this census population and sampling. All these things, they will be included in statistics subject. So it is having an integrated connection or integrated relationship with the other subjects. People, they are studying the other subjects, no doubt, and it is very good, and it is a good thing. It is an encouraging thing. People, they are perfect. They will be perfect, and they are going to be perfect. At the same time, please concentrate on this subject, statistics also, because statistics subject is completely of formulas. I'm telling you 1 to 10 times, I'm telling you and repeating you the same thing, that statistics subject is completely filled with formulas. And you must remember the formulas, where we have to apply, what we have to apply, in what way we can do, what is the procedure. Forget about the answer, boss. Forget about the answer. But when you know the formula and when you do the procedure, in a perfect manner, you will get the answer, and no one can deny that. No one can say it is wrong. Everything is correct. Now coming to this, I'm not giving an introduction part. I'm going to tell you about the diagrammatic portion as well as the calculated portions. When you go for diagrammatic representation, people, when you go for people, some people, we cannot say that all the people, they are one the same. Some people, they will be attracted when you give in a theoretical manner. But some people, they will be attracted for diagrams, and some people, they will be attracted towards graphs. So diagrammatic representation and graphic representation play an important role in this subject. How you can draw, how you can plot a graph, all these things are very, very necessary. And this statistics subject, it is having an integrated relationship with mathematics. Don't be of that opinion that statistics is separate and mathematics is separate. It is having a close relationship with mathematics also. So you must know the mathematical functions: plus, minus, multiplication, and division. All these things you must be very thorough. So these are the mathematical functions, and we'll use them in mathematics as well as in statistics. And this statistics subject, even though it is having an integral relationship with mathematics, it is not that much tough as that of mathematics. If you are very thorough with this formula and formulas, you can do gymnastics in the subject statistics. Now diagrammatic and graphic representation. When you go for diagrams, you will come across bar diagrams. You will come across bar diagrams. Then in bar diagrams also, one side bar diagram, two side bar diagram, three side bar diagram, like that you will come across different bar diagrams. And after bar diagrams, you will come across percentage bar diagrams, subdivided bar diagrams. All these things you will come across in this bar diagrams only. Okay, recently when you go for the Usmania University, he asked to draw a subdivided bar diagram, and so many people they had drawn a bar diagram, simple bar diagram, and two-way bar diagram, two-side bar diagram. It is not that question. Okay, what he asked, we have to take into account and we have to do the problem. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you all about this, but it hurted me a lot. That's why I'm making this video. Okay, now coming to the second topic, that is measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency means we have to take into account the central value. Suppose, for example, I'm telling you, in a classroom, there are 50 students, and the 50 students, okay, ages, they are not one and the same. They won't be. So, you have to take a representative value or central value from that class, and we have to tell that. And this measures of central tendency, okay, it is very easy. In your high school studies, you will study about this averages. What is an average? Okay, an average is nothing but a measure which measures or which gives us the central value. Okay, and average is sum of observations by number of observations. That is the formula. You have to sum up, you have to total all the observations, and you have to see how many number of observations are given. So with that summation, if you divide with the number, automatically you are going to get the average. And in measures of central tendency, we are having 5 measures of central tendency. First one is arithmetic mean, second one is median, and third one is mode, and fourth one is geometric mean, and fifth one is harmonic mean. Already I told you, already I did a video on this, but again, by seeing the papers, by looking after the papers, business statistics 1 paper, quantitative techniques paper 1, paper 2, okay, I felt bad about myself. Whether we have to do a video on this, because some people they may not, okay, remember, they may forget. So let us make a video on this. That's why I'm making this video. Okay, arithmetic mean or simply mean, that is a calculated average. Okay, here in averages also, in measures of central tendency also, we are having 3 calculated averages: arithmetic mean, geometric mean, and harmonic mean. These are the 3 calculated averages. That is, we have to do some calculation. And whereas when you go for median and mode, they are positional averages. Positional, according to the position, we can say that value is the measures of central tendency. Okay, now when you go for arithmetic mean or simply mean, okay, the symbol that we use is bar x or x bar. That is the symbol that we are going to use. So here in arithmetic mean, whatever it may be the series that we come across, when you go for statistics, you will come across 3 types of series. First one is individual series, second one is discrete series, and third one is continuous series. And how to differentiate that? Individual series is nothing but the raw data given to you. That's all. And discrete series, along with the data, you will have the number of occurrences of that data, that is frequency. So there in discrete series you will have the data as well as the frequency. And when you go for continuous series, we can say that it is a grouped data. There you will have the classes along with the frequency. So you can calculate arithmetic mean in all the 3 series. In all the 3 series you can calculate. But thing is, okay, what type of data, what type of series he had given us, whether he had given us individual series, or whether he had given us discrete series, or whether he had given us continuous series. People they have to look after. But don't make many mistakes by taking the raw data and making it into a classes. Whatever it may be, the data that was given, you have to take that as raw data. So you have to think that it is nothing but simple, individual series. And what are the formulae that we come across in individual series? So you may ask me, sir, you are telling that there are so many formulas, how can we remember? Okay, how can we remember? It is just by practice, boss. It is just by practice. When you do practice, automatically you can come to know what is an individual series, what is a discrete series, what is an continuous series, by practice. But okay, at the 11th hour, if you go for this practice, okay, you will get confused and you will do, okay, wrong things. You will do wrong things. Please please forgive me to do tell you like this. If you practice, that's why there is an English proverb, practice makes man perfect. So if you practice, automatically you can able to distinguish what is an individual series, what is a discrete series, what is a continuous series. And you will come across different formulae in individual series as well as discrete series as well as continuous series. Not only that, you will come across the mathematical properties, okay, for this arithmetic mean. Okay, mathematical properties. There you will come across combined arithmetic mean of two groups, combined arithmetic mean of three groups. Okay, like that, you will come across some mathematical properties also. So I request all the people, okay, to go for the formulas and see whether we are doing according to the formula or not. What is given and what we are taking and what we have to find out. Please, please go through that 1 to 2 times. If I cause any wrong thing, please excuse me. I'm humbly requesting you to excuse me. But I have to tell what is correct and what is wrong. That's why I'm making this video. In measures of dispersion also, you will come across 5 types. Okay, first one is range. Second one is quartile deviation. Third one is mean deviation. Fourth one is standard deviation. And the last one is Lorentz curve. These are the things. And everything that is starting from range to Lorentz curve, standard deviation, you will come across different formulas. And you will come across all the series in that. You will come across all the series, that is individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. You will come across everything. And you will come across different formulae, different formulae. And all the people, please, okay, for God's sake or for your sake, please go through the formulas and implement that, implement them and use them in a correct manner. Okay, in a correct manner, if you use, automatically you will get the answers, and you are the a ranked persons in statistics subject. Because this subject, it seems to be very difficult. I'm to agree. Okay, I do agree that. Okay, when you come across the first time, it seems to be very big and very hard. But when you go into that, okay, you will enjoy the fruits of that subject. You will enjoy the subject like anything. So please, okay, humbly request you to go through the formula and which formula is suited for this problem and what type of procedure we have to do, because everything it will have some procedure somehow. Everything it will have its procedures. Okay, so please, okay, kindly go through the formulas, and these formulas you can able to know by regular practice. Okay, just hearing once, oh, we can do this, like that, don't think. Please practice that, thereby you can enjoy the subject. Okay, thank you. And once again, please forgive me to say like this, and if you it is good, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.